Hey everyone. So this is me in the past, uh, dropping a video in the future. Um, Man, these things always in the lights. You start to see. I wonder if it's beard dandruff or if it's just like stuff from the dryer for these t-shirts. But fit check. It's just a Tales from the Crypt, like make believe cover. This isn't an actual cover for a Tales from the Crypt. But anyway, um, yeah, this is the room tour video. Uh, It'll be happening directly after this little introduction. I'm out of town and just scheduling this one to drop. And yeah, I mean, it's you'll see it's a very small room. Kind of did the best I could with it. Just filmed and just kind of showed the various things that are in here, and just talked about the small but mighty comic room. It's yeah, I've seen other people do room tours and they're massive. This is pretty much just like my best stuff or stuff that I'm like currently working with, things that I'm either going to press or things that I plan on sending out to CGC or to Palm Beach Presser. Um, so, or things I'm reading. I have a stack of just stuff that I'm going to read. Uh, yeah, so yeah, just kind of immediate stuff, and kind of my best stuff is in here. All my golden ages in here. All my keys are in here, and then got you know I don't have as many comics as many people do. I think I've said I've probably got a couple thousand comics, um, two to 3,000, somewhere in that range. Um, so yeah, I'll shut up and please, if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Begging you. We'll need two more subscribers, and I'm hopeful that by the time I get back from this work trip, that I will have those and we'll be able to do a giveaway video next weekend. That's kind of the plan or hope. So please like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, feel free to tell me, like, my God, that room is small, because it really is. But it serves its purpose, and I think it's set up pretty well. And I've made pretty good use of the space, I think. So yeah, just let me know what you think. But yeah, dropping this one. I might try to make one more video to drop while I'm gone. It'll be something pretty simple, but anyway, uh, yeah. Hope your week goes well, and I hope everything in your life is good. Hope all the people in life are doing well. So, uh, here's the video. Okay, here we are, coming in at the entrance to the small but mighty comic room. This is the part that you never see. So it really is small. Like, it's an area. I'll go through all this kind of in detail. I've closed myself in. But this is what you normally see from behind me. It's basically, this is part of an addition to this house. The guy I bought it from used this for like model trains, but I turned it into a comic room last year. But you kind of walk in off the side, and there is the spinner rack right here. Move back for some perspective here. This is kind of the whole of the spinner rack. You never really get to see the Batman on the top. The McFarlane Batman from 423. And on the back wall, which you normally see, you can see kind of my bigger books. The Nightmare, the Beware, the crime suspense stories, horrific, shock suspense stories, Witches' Tales, the Eye Popper. There's this Crimes Against Women, or Crimes by Women, I'm sorry. This is an original Carl Barks drawing, pen and ink sketch, and of course the Dave Stevens DNA Agents kind of classic cover. I think we'll start this way. So up top are some slabs that I generally like. So this Chamber of Chills and the Eerie that I used to have on the back wall. Really nice copy of that crime suspense stories. And
This Crimes by Women. I started collecting that series after seeing Alan with it. Actually, this 5.5 for that issue is tied for highest in census. Fantastic Four 48. This Schomburg, Startling Comics. A copy of Ghost. This is a Massachusetts pedigree. Gore Shriek, which that Gore Shriek #4, one of my favorite horror covers. And then it kind of comes down to 3 signed Batmans. So a signed Detective 1000 by Adam Hughes, a signed Batman Who Laughs, Greg Horn, and a signed Frank Miller Daredevil. I mean, Dark Knight. And it's various like postcards. It's kind of all a Batman area. And this cool Frazetta skateboard deck, which I thought was cool. Kind of there's a window behind this, but this is kind of like my libertarian ethos. It's kind of poking fun at those signs that people put in their front yard. But this is a signed and numbered Tim Vigil, or this one's just signed. The other one's signed and numbered. A Gru, a couple Zirdi prints, and some other kind of cool stuff. This kind of censorship thing, and that was a mailer for Heavy Metal magazine that used to go out with the magazine. Down below, there's a couple short boxes of things, and 3 short boxes for slabs. On the spinner rack, this is all horror. On the one row, and this is all kind of like good girl art kind of stuff. So yeah, kind of classic J. Scott Campbell and Bruce Timm and Zirdi and Hughes, and you can see here's a signed Campbell, signed and numbered, and yeah, kind of good girl kind of stuff. And then this one's just kind of cool stuff that I like. I did an episode about this specific comic. This is it's a comic that's valuable to no one except me. But if you watch the episode of This Comic's Important, that it's all about this, and you'll see kind of why. This is I have a Cerebus tattoo. This is it from this is 112 113, like a 2-issue thing. Yeah, first Silver Age Scarecrow, and first Annihilus, and Franklin Richards, and some other kind of, again, you'll get just some cool stuff to show off and flex. The Frankenstein 1 and Legion of Monsters first appearance in comics, and Batman 423, Carl Barks Disney, this Zaccarella, the Portuguese kind of like knockoff of Vampirella, some other kind of cool stuff, and then yeah, kind of the last one. Yeah, it's back to the horror. Down right on the below, I got a Rug Batman 423, and then we go to this wall over here. So right down below, here's my press. As I said, I clean and press books, and these are all just short boxes. And on the top are some raw books, some cool things, some First Man Thing in his own title, the Neil Adams prototype for Swamp Thing, Swamp Thing 1, classic Doom cover, classic Silver Surfer thing. That's my copy of Spider-Man 300 I bought when I was a teenager. I've had it all this time. Still in really good shape, actually. And yeah, First Carnage, a Killing Joke first edition, number 1, an X-Men 94. I've had that for probably 25 years. First Ghost Rider. I'm sorry, I'm jumping ahead of myself. First Moon Knight in his own series, and first Ghost Rider, and first Werewolf by Night, and Spider-Man 129, first Punisher. Some other kind of cool stuff here. Just that is a weird, like a reprint variant of Cerebus #1. It's a Cerebus archive. This is signed from Dave Sim. This came from Dave Sim's collection. This is an original page from Cerebus 247. Talked about this before. This is Bruce Timm cover. Probably in a really high grade, in a 9.8. This is very uncommon, and in a 9.8, look it up. It's 5-color comics #1. You kind of look it up. It's very expensive, and I was looking for that for a very long time. And this is a signed in number Bruce Timm print of that comic. Some original artwork from a guy in New York City I just picked up recently. I thought it was really cool. And yeah, a signed Faust Tim Vigil print. And this is that one. I think I pointed this out a couple of times. This Kendrick Lim Kunka Vampirella signed and remarked print. And yeah, kind of, I don't know, just various things. There's like a color markup from Silver Surfer. We're showing how the colors are to be done. A Frank Miller print, a Dracula action figure, and a Legion of Monsters there. Then kind of the desk is where I do everything. This is where I do all the videos. It's also where I do I convert this over for cleaning comics, so you can kind of see there's various stuff there and wires. Also label printer. This is where I also package comics. This is where I bag and board comics. All my lights. Anytime I'm bagging comics, I use my lights exclusively. And that's kind of a stack of comics that are things that I'm either reading or going to press, or I'm trying to figure out what I want to do with. So they're not allocated to any boxes yet. Some larger size kind of things. A Tick and a Dark Knight action figure there. Just kind of various like bigger stuff is all kind of here. And here, this is all trade paperbacks and omnibus editions. You kind of see a lot of pretty common ones there. Except here, this is all the Cerebus entire series of phone books. So this is the entire series of Cerebus, the entire run, except there's like one. I think there's like two issues that are missing, but they're reprinted in something called Cerebus Zero, which I have, of course. And yeah, just some various, like action figure kind of things. And there is in the back, a Cerebus as Spawn signed Dave Sim thing. And more trade paperbacks, Alan Moore run on Swamp Thing, and some Sin Cities, and it's a Constantine lighter. There's a Mobius playing card. Cube. This is like a reprint of It Rhymes with Lust. The Matt Baker, what a lot of people consider the first or one of the first graphic novels. And then on the top, just some, again, various stuff. But Beavis and Butthead and the Misfits, Crimson Ghost and Black Cat, the Black Cat 50 guy, Ghouls in the Dark, and Nosferatu, the Werewolf from Beyond, the Chamber of Chills lady with the wine glass, and this kind of like weird stories. It's like another glow in the dark guy. These I just got. A friend of mine in Seattle, Aaron, sent these to me. Thanks, Aaron. These are like recreations of like the kids' Halloween outfits that they used to have in like the 70s and 80s. And just some kind of other stuff. Some games up top, various nerdy games, and this kind of Cthulhu Wars, and there's a plush Cthulhu and a Faust action figure somebody made. And I guess a couple things here. A couple Frazetta prints. He did these like golf girls. They're kind of down below. So yeah, it's a limited amount of space that I've made as much use of as I possibly can. Use it for everything that I'm doing. This is not all my comics, but it's all of the the big ones. This is a kind of a hidden room in my house. Even people who know me don't really know about this room, or didn't know about this room until I converted it. It was just like storing boxes for a long time. And most of my comics are outside of here. But this is kind of like the most important stuff I'm working with, or like the most expensive stuff. All my Golden Age stuff is in here. But yeah, this room, it's kind of hidden, and it remains locked. So it's kind of yeah. I mean, it's one of those things that's more difficult to know about, and more difficult to get in than anywhere else in my home. It's locked and bolted if I'm not here, and when I am here, it's you know well armed me and a dog. So anyway, that's all it is. Yeah, I don't know. Let me know what you think. Like, comment, subscribe. Bye.